Hello students, good morning. I am MS Mishra. I am a teacher of ELPM Public School, Guna Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear students, as you know, in the previous video I have already explained Pythagoras theorem and what is the converse of Pythagoras theorem and what is Pythagorean triplet and how to make Pythagorean triplet. Today I will solve some question based on the Pythagoras theorem and converse of Pythagoras theorem. Dear students, as you know, Pythagoras theorem statement of Pythagoras is in any right angle triangle hypotenuse square equal perpendicular square plus base square. And converse of Pythagoras theorem is if any triangle square of longest side equals sum of square of other two sides, then triangle must be right angle triangle. This is the converse of Pythagoras theorem. So, dear students, today I will revise some question and I will give some question based on this question at our homework. So, dear students, first of all, question number 4 of exercise 6.3. Question number 4 of exercise 6.3. Question is the length of the side of the length of the sides of some triangles some triangles are given below which of these are right angle triangle, which are these are right angle triangle, right angle triangle, which are these right angle triangle. In this part first A equals 6 centimeter, B equal 8 centimeter, and C equal 10 centimeter. We have to find out triangle which given side is A equals 6 centimeter, B equal 8 centimeter, C equal 10 centimeter is a right angle triangle or not. So dear students, as you know, in the previous video I have already explained that if the square of longest side is equal to the sum of square of other side, then triangle must be right angle triangle. Dear students, as you see here, the longest side C is 10 centimeter. So first of all, I will find out the square of longest side C square. C square equal 10, square equal 100. Now I will find square of A and B. Sum of square of A and B, A square plus B square. A is 6 square, and value of B is 8 square, then it will be 36 plus 64, it will be equal to the 100. So dear students, as you see here, C square equal 100 centimeter, and also A square plus B square equal 100 centimeter. So here C square equal A square plus B square. So dear students, as you see here, square of longest side equals sum of square of other two side, then triangle will be right angle triangle. So Cauchy Pythagoras theorem, triangle is right angled triangle. So dear students, I hope that this is clear to you. Now I will explain next question. Question number 5 of exercise 6.3. Question number 5 is, a ladder is placed in a slanting position. A ladder is placed in a slanting position. In slanting position. In slanting position against a wall. Against a wall. Against a wall. Such that it touches it. Such that it touches it 20 meter in ground. It 20 meter above ground. The foot of the ladder, the foot of the ladder is 50 meter away from, is 50 meter away from the bottom of the building. The bottom of the, from the bottom of the building. Bottom of the building. What is length of the ladder? What is the length of the ladder? What is the length of the ladder? So, dear students, as you see in this question, a ladder is placed in slanting position against a wall. So, dear students, first of all, I will consider a wall. That is, here PQ is wall. Solution. Let PQ is wall. Here PQ is wall. Place the cylinder against the wall such that it touches it 20 meter above the ground. It touches the ground. Ladder touches this wall at 20 meter above the ground. So length of the wall or we can say height of wall is 20 meter. The foot of the ladder is 15 meter away from the bottom of the building. Here we take a point which is 15 meter away. This is point, we take R. This is 15 meter away. This is 15 meter away from the bottom of the building. We take a point R 50 meter away from the bottom of this building. And this is ladder. This is ladder in the slanting position. So this is considered a ladder. Placed against this wall 20 meter. And this ladder is 50 meter away from the bottom of the building. See building, and this ladder is placed from 50 meter away from the bottom of the building. Now we have to find out what is the length of the ladder. So let us suppose that x meter is the length of the ladder. Now we have to find out length of the ladder. First of all, let us consider PQ is wall and PR is ladder. PR is ladder. Now, there is, as you see here, this angle is 90 degree. So, this is just like right angle triangle, and this angle is 90 degree. So, opposite side opposite to this angle is hypotenuse. Therefore, this is hypotenuse. And length of ladder PR equal x meter, and QR equal 15 meter. QR equal 15 meter. Now this is right angle triangle. So if you want to find out length of ladder is the hypotenuse of right angle triangle. So I will apply Pythagoras theorem and I will find the hypotenuse. When I will find the hypotenuse, then that will be the length of the ladder. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square, according to the Pythagoras theorem, x square equal p square plus d square. By Pythagoras theorem. By Pythagoras theorem. Here hypotenuse PR equal x. Then we will x square equal p perpendicular. That is PQ is perpendicular, and length of PQ is 20. Therefore 20 square plus, that is base, and this is 15 square. Therefore x square equal 20 square equal 400 plus 15 square equal 225. Therefore x square equal 625. Therefore x square equals 625. Therefore x square equal 625 is the square of 25. Therefore it will be 25 square. Square and square will cancel. Therefore x equal 25 meter. So length of ladder will be 25 meter. length of ladder equal s equal 25 meter. So dear students, I hope that this is clear to you. Now I will explain other question. Question number 14. Now I will write question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6 is a rectangle has a length of 8 cm. Its diagonal meter 10 cm. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? Question number 6 is a rectangle has a length of 8 cm. Has a length of 8 cm. Its diagonal meters. Its diagonal measures 10 cm. 10 cm. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? What is the perimeter? What is the perimeter of the rectangle? What is the perimeter of the rectangle? So dear students, as you know, perimeter of rectangle is 2 multiply length plus 2 multiply breadth. So in this question, you see that length of diagonal rectangle is 8 cm. So first of all, I will draw a rectangle A, B, C, D. Here length AB equal 8 cm. Length AB equal 8 cm. And diagonal of rectangle AC is 10 cm. Now we have to find out breadth. When I find the breadth, then you can find out perimeter of rectangle, because perimeter of rectangle equal 2 multiply length plus 2 multiply breadth. So there I see here, this is right angle triangle, and here AC is the hypotenuse, and this is the base. So apply Pythagoras theorem and we can find out the breadth of rectangle. So from given figure, diagonal AC equal 10 cm, base DC equal 8 cm. So by Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal AD square plus BC square. Hypotenuse square equal perpendicular square plus base square. So AC, we have to find out AD. Therefore AD square equal AC square minus DC square. AC is 10, therefore 10 square minus 80 square equal 100 minus 64. Therefore AD square equal 36. Therefore AD square equals 6 square, because 6 square is 36. Here square will be considered equal AD square. AD equals 6 centimeter. Now this is the width of rectangle. Now perimeter, therefore perimeter of rectangle equal perimeter. Therefore perimeter of rectangle equal 2 multiply length plus 2 multiply breadth equal 2 multiply 8 plus 2 multiply value of breadth is 6 centimeter. Therefore 2 into 6 equal 16 plus 12 equal 28 centimeter. So perimeter of rectangle is 28 centimeter. So dear student, I hope that all these questions is clear to you. Next video I will explain other question, and I will give some question which is based on this question, and you should do on your home. Thank you so much.